A new musical is making its world premiere at the North Charleston Performing Arts Center next month. It's called Daniel and the Kings. Let's welcome Chuck Smith, co-writer and producer, and director Brad Moranz. Good to have you gentlemen with us.
Thanks, Layla.
Congratulations on this project. So I understand it's of biblical proportions.
Yes.
Tell us what it's about.
Well, my wife and I wrote it together, and we initially wrote this when we were up in Albany, New York, for a church, and it's about the life of Daniel in the Old Testament.
What drew you to this story in particular?
It's a story of conviction and faith and perseverance, and we thought it was timely.
I was just going to say, boy, it really sounds like this is something we need these days.
Yeah, and it's so that gripped us,
Yeah.
And we wanted to get a faith-based story in a musical form. It's another media that allows people to express themselves a little differently, and
Sure.
and so we did that, and then we moved down to the Charleston area in Somerville. And we were encouraged to see if we could take this to the professional level.
Yes, and you're doing that. You're
And we're
doing
doing
that.
that.
And Brad, I mean, you are a renowned director and certainly very well known here in Charleston. So what attracted you to this project? Don't be too humble. And what was it, and how do you bring it to life in your vision as well?
Wow. First off, the material is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Let's look at who wrote it, and then it was transcribed by these guys, and it was gorgeous. Bringing it to life basically involves finding the best people possible to be a part of it, and that's what Chuck and Karen have done. They've hired a cast that's literally Broadway. No, I don't want to say Broadway caliber. They are from Broadway. Many have been on Broadway. So the level of talent is insane. From a scenic standpoint, the set and everything is going to look like you're seeing a Broadway show.
Yes, so. and in fact, doing the orchestration is Abdel Iriarte. So we've had him on the program playing piano for us during Jazz Fest. So it's the talent that we've got here. It's a great opportunity for our audiences to realize really what kind of homegrown talent we have, but also that we are a mecca, a place for other people to come from New York and from some of these places to be in our productions. So to do something on this scale, was it daunting at all for you, or were you up for the challenge?
I realized that in order to get the project out of Karen and my bubble, I had to bring in people who had the experience and the talent at a level that we have not done before. And so once I was able to do that, we brought in Brad and then Abdiel.
Yes.
We've got people that, Thomas Keating, who runs the theater department at CSU, and Janine McCabe, who runs the theater department at College of Charleston, and the list goes on. All of these people have Broadway and New York experience.
Yeah.
And TTS Studios, who's building our sets, has done them for Broadway touring shows, and they're based here.
Oh.
So the point is, you surround yourself with people who really know what they're doing, and then you get your own ego out of the way.
That's great. And being that this is a biblical story, you don't have to be of any particular religion in order to relate to it. So can you talk a little bit to that?
Well, first of all, this is Old Testament. So it involves more than just Christianity, but we've made a point to. I mean, it is scriptural, but we've made a point to make this interesting and fun and a message for anyone.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a take home, that conviction of strength, and it's going to be fun, and the music is just incredible.
This all bewilders me.
A truth you must explore.
The others won't agree.
A choice worth fighting for.
I'll be alone.
You're in his hands.
Disrupt my home.
It's God's land.
I'm unsettled.
He'll be with you.
And uncertain.
God is true. There must be something more to life.
and the journey that you've taken as director of this musical. Just talk a little bit about some of your favorite parts that you hope audiences also come away with the same feeling that you felt.
Well, the journey is continuing, actually. We've been on this journey now. How long have I been doing this with you? Over a year.
Over a year, yeah.
Over a year. So the process of directing something is also the process of getting involved in it from a creative standpoint so that I can see it in my mind before it ever goes on stage.
Yeah.
So before I start telling people, well, move over there or say this, I've got to see it.
Sure.
And so that's what we've been doing for a year. So there are so many moments in the show, whether they are inspirational moments or comedic moments or just strong dramatic moments. It's full of everything.
Yeah.
And so what's fun about this show is it's for the whole family. I mean,
Yes.
everyone can use the message of inspiration, the message of stay strong to your beliefs, whatever those beliefs are.
Sure.
And have faith, and it will pull you through.
Yeah,
And
that's beautiful.
So,
Daniel and the Kings starts September 21st, runs right through September 24th. Make sure you get your tickets. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
thank you.
Thank you.
We're back after this.